All right, welcome back. The Beaverdale community is getting ready for one of its biggest events of the year. We're talking about their Fall Festival, which is happening this weekend. We've got Josh Stoiderman and Shelby Schaefer joining us this morning. They are members of the festival board. First of all, Josh, Shelby, thank you for taking your time out to be here because I know it's a crazy time for you guys getting ready for this. So how many years have you guys been doing this festival?
We have been an ongoing festival in various capacities for over 25 years in its current form, but I believe it goes back much earlier than that with the start of a neighborhood barbecue.
Really? It all started because of a barbecue?
It did, in the neighborhood of Beaverdale, one of Des Moines' most historic neighborhoods. It started with a neighborhood barbecue, I want to say close to 50 years ago, and it's continued in some form or fashion ever since then.
And I feel like Beaverdale is always doing cool things like this. So for people who are not familiar with the festival, what can they expect?
Oh gosh, I mean, there's so much to it, right? It's an action-packed weekend. We've got our car night on Friday night. Saturday, we have a parade that starts at 10 a.m. And really, we have activities throughout the day, all day on Saturday. So we have 5 stages of live music. There's a carnival. I mean, you really can't miss it. There's a ton to do.
I love that. You can see some video of it right here. So let's break this down a little bit. So tell us a little bit about what people will see at car night. Immediately I hear cars, I'm interested in that one.
This is super exciting, and this is probably one of my favorite events. And so we will have an area designated for classic cars of different ages and different varieties, and many of them are brought in from the neighborhood, and some are brought in from outside of the neighborhood. It's an eclectic group of different makes, models, and ages, but these families are very proud of their cars, and so it is an amazing time to just walk around, enjoy the atmosphere, grab a drink at a local vendor, and scope out your favorite cars. It's pretty cool.
How many cars are we talking about here?
We're well over 100, sometimes
Really?
approaching 200.
Wow.
And if it runs like years past, we'll exceed our previous year's numbers. We've been growing each year.
I love that. Okay, so tell me about the festivals. And from what I understand, it's not just humans participating in these festivals.
That's right, yeah. So actually this year, this will be our, I think our 2nd year of bringing back the dog parade.
I love that.
So really our festival theme this year is Fall in Love with Beaverdale. So for the dog parade, dogs and their owners can dress up as something that they love. So we're really excited to see all the costumes that the dogs and the owners will dress up as.
I love that. Now, is the festival with the dogs, is that separate from the normal just human festival, or is it all together?
It precedes the traditional Beaverdale Fall Festival parade.
Okay.
And it is pretty cool. It
Parade, that's what I meant to say.
Yes, it is one of my favorite events. The dog parade is super neat.
Yeah.
And I think that the owners and the pets have about as much fun.
That's right.
So then you've also got team trivia contest. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we'll bring back trivia. That is Friday night. So we'll be hosting that, and the link is online if you want to sign up to be a part of that. But yeah, we usually have a great turnout for that as well. And we also have a cornhole tournament, which also draws a big crowd. So that'll be Saturday afternoon.
And thank you guys for calling it cornhole because we're always having a little conversation about that. Yeah, okay, well, we got to get this in before we wrap up. Tell me about the music.
Oh, wow. The music is super cool. So you're going to have a variety of bands, and different bars will have different bands, and we'll have our 5 stages available.
5 stages.
And it runs throughout the afternoon on Friday, into the day on Saturday, and late into the evening on Saturday. And it is pretty cool. Every year we try and make it bigger and better than the year prior. And I know that if you come out, you'll find bands that you like.
I love that. Okay, let's wrap up here. Where can people find more information?
Yeah, so if you just Google Beaverdale Fall Festival, you'll find our website. So there's all the information on there. And we also have great social media across Facebook and Instagram where we're constantly posting just live updates.
All right, got to go check this one out this weekend.